Good afternoon. It is Monday, the 15th of February, 2021. This really is about Mitch Schneider's World blog. That's where you'll find it. https://MitchSchneidersWorld.com. A blog that I probably worked as hard to avoid recording and writing and posting as I did to create it, which is interesting, I know. That's probably because I'm a procrastinator, and as a procrastinator, practitioner of procrastination, I'm as much a practitioner as I am a victim. That's why it's probably taken me a week to get it into the light of day. I wrote it after a discussion with a dear friend and industry colleague, Carm Capriotto, someone I've known. I'm trying to figure this out, but someone I've known probably since the late 80s or early 90s. So we're talking about more than 35 years. Interestingly enough, it's something that didn't start out as a discussion of culture. Initially, we were talking about the risks and dangers and potential reward of buying or selling an existing business, in this case, an automotive service business. And realistically, that wasn't even the context. We were talking about different subjects for us to attack and address in a piece that we were going to do together that's yet to be recorded. But this notion of culture has always fascinated me, and when these different ideas came up in the course of the conversation, fireworks were going off in my head. I've always been riveted by this idea of culture, especially when it comes to the existence and development of culture and its influence and impact on direction and ultimately on success of an enterprise. Whether everybody's pulling in the same direction or whether three people are rowing forwards and somebody's rowing backwards. I've watched and listened as countless small business owners have either purchased an existing business or have sold a business, and a business they've worked tirelessly, endlessly to create. And I've witnessed that evolution transpire when ownership was transferred to someone within the company or a family member or a complete stranger, someone from outside the business. I've watched the struggle that follows a transition like that, transition of management and leadership, as a dominant culture tends to emerge. And it's a battle for the soul of the enterprise that interests me so. Now, I recognize there are libraries literally filled with volumes on this subject. I know I've written extensively about it myself. It occupies a fair amount of space in the 8 volumes on shop management I wrote. And it even appears, thinly disguised within the pages of Misfire: What to Do When Things Aren't Running on All Cylinders, the book that I wrote on life and living and success, and how to ensure that your life isn't plagued with misfires. But here's my abbreviated response to the importance of culture and why it matters.